Hello and welcome back to the channel. It has been so long since I last done a video, and that's because I've got a full-time job. I've been working, so I haven't had the time to make videos like I used to. But I'm back finally. I'm not going to be doing like scheduled uploads or anything. This is just going to be every now and then when I feel like it and stuff, much like I've always done. But hopefully you enjoy it. But yeah, finally back in Planet Coaster 2 now on console, specifically Xbox One. No, Xbox Series X. Yeah, Xbox's naming system works really well. Yeah, I'm always getting confused. But yes, Planet Coaster 2, what a game. When it first launched it was a buggy mess, and yeah, I didn't like it, but they've released so many fixes now and it's actually fun to play. Because when I first picked it up, there was just so many bugs with like the multi-selector and everything else. But yeah, it actually works again, so that's really good. Let's just get right into things. I'll show you a little tour of like the areas I've done. Starting with the main area, so obviously we've got a car park here. It's not very good. I might do some edits in the future. Obviously we've got the bus there that the guests come out of. I've still got to do some theming and stuff around here, I think. It's not great. It'd be good if we actually had the car models like we did with the studios pack in the last game. I really liked that. You had all the lorries and stuff, so you could like do loads of backstage areas, which I'm quite a fan of. So this is like a semi-realistic park. It's not hyper-realistic like some people do, because there's no way I know everything about theme parks. I love a good theme park, but I'm no expert. I'm not gonna lie. So it's realism in my eyes. So the things that I find realistic, I find with like the realism that it just like fills in areas like a bit easier than if you used to just leave them blank or like cover them up with other things. It just makes things more interesting in my eyes. But yeah, I've only got the one car in this car park. Obviously with some trees and stuff, it looks quite nice. Very simple, very basic. But that's what this park is. It's like a low budget British theme park. If you can see in the bottom left hand, it's called Blackford Hollow. That's just the name I came up with. No connection to any real place or anything. I don't know if Blackford's a real place. But I just thought it just sounds generic, and I like that. We have this dude here, which is what I use for scaling. Oh, by the way, these parts, they're downloaded from the workshop. Is it Miss T-Rex or something made them? But yeah, really helpful for making car parks. I love that. But yeah, off from the car park, very boring. We have the main plaza here. As I say, still needs some theming. I might do a little walkway, like a little flower bed in the middle or something. I don't know, something to make it look a bit more interesting. But we have these little flower beds here and benches and bins, just to give the guests something to look at, and so it's not too blank. And then we have the main entrance building, which is not great. I'm not gonna lie. I was struggling to come up with like this. It took me ages to build this first area. But yeah, it's just a simple wooden brick shack thing with some information booths, which I'll probably get some signs that say tickets at some point. But yeah, then we have the turnstiles here. Very basic roof structure thing there. Some fencing and stuff. Same on the other side. These two towers here. From there we have like the like maintenance road here, which leads on to the warehouses, which is where I'll keep all the maintenance bits and stuff, I suppose. Like the crates outside, got the warehouse doors, just a random van there. That's quite cool, just a couple of warehouses, and of course the office building here, which is where I do all the admin and stuff. Yeah, very basic, just some brick walls and stuff for another staff car park. Yep, and this leads on down here with this little flower garden thing that connects to the main park. I've just fenced it off with like a bit of rope and stuff. It's not brilliant, but yeah, it does the job. Yeah, so it just all connects up nicely. Then I built this little gift shop here, very basic. I just wanted to mess around with the gift shop feature that they added. And yeah, it's really cool. So there's no lighting in here, and like the roof, it's really bad. I might come back here, but then when you think about it, nobody's actually going to come in here. And to save piece count on the console, it'd probably be useful. But yeah, just some little plush toys there. Some other bits. I've made these little glass doors. They're quite cool, I think. Yeah, that's that. And then on the other side, we just have this little toilet block. Nothing interesting there, but yeah, very basic, this starting area. And we have this lake in the middle here, which I might add an island to in the future. But yeah, still need some theme in there. But that is basically the first area. And as you can see in the top right corner, we have our first fully themed area. So if we go here, I've named it Sector 9, another very generic name. But I just think that looks quite cool, if I do say so myself. I'm very proud of this area. And I have to say I'm getting better at this game, and I'm really proud of how this has turned out. So yeah, just a little rundown on this area. So it's like a mining colony set in like the future or something, like a dystopian future where we run out of fossil fuels or something. So the only way to get energy is by digging up these crystals and harnessing power from deep within the earth. Yeah, generic, but I just thought I like to make my own themes. I don't like going with the generic themes they give you. I like to be a bit creative and make my own. And I feel like nobody's really done this. And I'm really happy with what I've done. First time you walk in to the area, we have this toilet block here, very interesting, but just necessity. Then you come around here under the Gerslau Eurofighter I built, which I'm very happy with, to this noodle bar. I'm really happy with this noodle bar I made. One of my own creations. It's very simple but effective, I think, making a bowl out of like one of the roofing pieces from the aquatic pack, which is most of what this area is made from, the aquatic pack. Really, really good. Some very generic pieces in there which you can use to make like even like a sci-fi theme. But yeah, it works really well with what I was going for. But yeah, just a little noodle bar. I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, there's the coaster going past there. And I've used a lot of these pipes all over the place, and that's just basically drawing power from the earth, supposedly, and like harnessing the power of the crystals to power everything. But yeah, if you carry on around this bit here, you come to this restaurant I made. Yet again, me messing about with the new restaurant tools that Frontier added, which are really cool. If we go to the first person camera, I'll show you around. But I just built this basic restaurant, very dim lighting, very basic inside because I want to save the piece count because console edition will bug out if it goes over a certain limit, which is really annoying. But you know, got to do with what we have. I would get a decent PC, and I've actually upgraded my laptop, so hopefully things are a bit more smoother than they used to be, because my old laptop is ancient. So yeah, just that out of the way. But yeah, the restaurant feature I thought was pretty cool. I haven't actually tested if people can go in here yet, because I haven't let people in the park properly. But yeah, it's quite nice, I think. See if we just can't get a better look. Got these beams and stuff all coming round, interacting nicely with the coaster, as you can see just over there. All with the don't die fencing, danger of death, whatever. And then I built this little shack on the hillside here. I just wanted to have a vary in what's the word I'm looking for, elevation, just so everything wasn't all flat and boring. I like to make sure things look interesting from different points and stuff. So yeah, just put it up on a hill, and I also tilted it a bit because they added that in the latest update as well, just make it look a bit crooked. No theming like in particular. It's literally just an old shack. I just thought it's probably cheap to put in, like if the park was real. Just something to keep the guests' eyes busy. Using a lot of like the creosote bushes because, like as I was saying, it's like a dystopian future. Everything's all dead and dying. All we've got is like rock and like just gravel, and just yeah, it's very depressing theme. But it works very well. I have the big central point here. Now I say it was like a very budget park, but this probably would have cost quite a bit. It's all made of fiberglass, probably. So yeah, but it's quite Disney, isn't it? Just a big. What do they call it? What is it? A weenie? They call it. That sounds really weird. But I think that's what they call it. It's just something to keep the guests' eyes on like a central focal point type thing. But yeah, I'm really happy with that like mountain in the middle. I just thought that'd look really cool as a centerpiece to like this area that the coaster wraps around. But yeah, pretty cool. And then the pathway comes around here. There's a little seating area here for people that aren't going to go on the ride, waiting for their guests, waiting for their families, whatever, to get off the ride. And yeah, it's got some nice interaction. You can see it as it comes past there into the reverse Immelman that I built. And I've done that freehand as well, which I'm really happy with, using the inbuilt pieces, because with the Planet Coaster, like, they're built-in pieces, they don't really have heart lining for most of their coasters, which is really annoying. So yeah, this is what I'm on about realism. If you don't really know about this stuff, you probably won't care. But I'm a bit of a geek. Also, I built this thing here. It's just a little animatronic thing. Hopefully it goes off soon. There we go. Just a little drill using the new animatronic pieces. Yeah, just like say that it's drilling into the earth, getting the crystals, whatever. Because it is a mining town, I just thought something else to look at. And then we come along to this ice cream shop, which I'm really happy with. The bright colours matching with like the theme of Gelato Bros. What happened to the other one? What was it called? But yeah, another little building there built into the rock, obviously using these pipes and stuff again. Very nice, if I do say so myself. And then we have like this walkway which leads into like the main area, I suppose. Well, no, I suppose this is the main area, but into other area. Using these like coverings here, just in case something falls off the ride, like if someone's naughty and keeps a phone in their pocket, just so it doesn't fall off and kill anyone on the people below. Because yeah, it wouldn't be very good, would it? Which is just under this 0G roll here as the coaster comes through. As you can see, there's no heart line in there, so it's not very realistic, but it's still quite cool. Yep, off from that, very boring. We actually have the ride entrance, which is named Excavator. Very generic, yet again. I'm not very good with names, but I just thought that sounded quite scientific and cool. We've got this building here, which would be like the main, like one of the main refineries that like crushes down the crystals to make energy, if that makes sense. Like these dome things here, they're drawing up power from the earth with the pipes. We have all these like beams going across with like the wires, like they're creating energy or whatever. Yeah, very generic, but very pleased with how it's all come out, and this took ages to film. I'm sorry if I sound a bit stuffy. I have got a cold at the moment, or getting over a cold. Yeah, so I sound a bit blocked up, and I sound very adenoidal. But yeah, very pleased with this queue line. If we do a little walkthrough, if we go to first person, there we go. So yeah, got the ride there. Some nice interaction there with the ride, so you can see what you're about to get on. Good view of the first lift hill. I do love this model of ride. I love a Gerstlauer. Saw it at Thorpe Park. It's one of my favourite rides. I love that thing. A lot of people complain that it's rough. My word to them is just grow up. It's not. No, I don't get them why people say it's really rough, because I don't find it that rough. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, it's a brilliant ride. It can be a bit rough, but like people say it really bashes your head about, but I've never found that. Yep, just these crates and stuff here, just generic theming, more interaction here. You can see it's quite nice with the don't die fencing. Yep, going around this sidewinder. Whee! So yeah, some really good interaction, which I am very happy with. Another drill thing, obviously drilling into the earth, more crystals and stuff, more pipes. Yeah, and then we have these crystals here with like a drill coming down, breaking them down so they can be farmed. And then you have this here, into the corkscrew. Yeah, just generic theming and stuff, like generators and stuff. So I wanted it to make sense, like this drill wouldn't just like be drilling, it needs to be powered by something, which is why I got that generator thing there. Yeah, and then go through here under more like safety netting, random claw thing. Yep, cattle pen, got a lot of bit of cattle pen. And then into the actual station. Now this is not themed at all in this bit here, this is very generic to save piece count. Then we come into the actual station, and then we have like more generators and stuff. We'll walk down here, just some random clutter, and just lots of beams and pipes, just things to make it look more interesting. Again, with the realism, we have this random luggage hold, not luggage, luggage hold that guests can put their things in. Should we go on a ride now? You might as well. Oh no! Oh, I've missed a bloody train. Right, here we go. Right, so I'll hide that, and then we can speed it up a bit so then we can release from the station. Here we go. I'll skip the lift hill because nobody really is interested in that. Right, so we've got the first drop here into this sidewinder. Good first element. Just to get everyone excited, and then we go to a 0G roll into this section. Around the noodle shop, around the mountain, up into a little pop of airtime. Into a little crystal cave with the camera there, so that's where I guess we'll get the camera. Reverse Immelman. Up into another airtime hill, into a quite a intense section. A little helix there. Into another couple of airtime hills. Airtime's my favourite part of a roller coaster, in my opinion. I think they're great. I love that weightlessness, and then just slow down into the station. More generic theming. Well, there we go. That was fun, wasn't it? Also, I've just paused. I themed the cars. They look like little mining things. It's very generic, very basic, but I just wanted them to look more unique. And I do love that feature that Frontier added, where you can decorate the cars. It's endless. You can make some really cool things. Obviously, I can't, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. We have the ride operator booth here, which is cool. I love a little ride operator booth. I love this bit of realism, just making like stations and stuff more realistic. But yep, just a little ride operation booth. You can get like push points and stuff, but I'm not going that into detail. But yeah, a little door there where they can get into. I think someone's just got off work. What are you doing? Get back to work. But yeah, that's the ride over. Then you come out of here into this area, which leads to the maintenance area. Nope, you can't get in there. But that's pretty cool. Obviously, like guests won't be able to go in there. Then we have around here. Oh, well, of course I can't go off the path. But if I go back around, here we go, into this area, which just leads to like maintenance for the lift hill. There's obviously some random supports and boxes and stuff. But yeah, some realism, little ladder that I added there, just so then like they can get onto this bit, and then up the ladder there if they do need to do repairs. So that's like, this is the realism I'm talking of, like backstage areas like this. I have got a maintenance shed as well here. Look how well themed this is inside. I'm really happy with this. Yeah, just basic. Don't want to freak out the piece count and lag the game out. So yeah, we just have that little maintenance area there. And then after you've got off the ride, go back to first person camera, we have our photo shop. Not the app, that way you can buy photos. So here you go. I love this. This is what we needed in the first game. I love all of this realism stuff. So yeah, we have like the photo thing. Oh, it's so good. Really, really happy with it. So yeah, I'm not too happy with how the camera's placed. It's in a very awkward position that you can't actually get everyone's face in the photos. I was sitting for about 10 minutes just mucking about with it, trying to get it perfect, but it didn't work, so this is the best I can do. But yeah, it's just like a gift shop that you're forced into after you get off the ride, just with some more generic theming and stuff. But yeah, very happy with it. I love that, how it forces you into a gift shop after you get off the ride, a bit like Hyperia at Thorpe Park, which is a wicked ride. But yeah, that takes us out to this area here, which we'll go over in a bit. But yeah, that's the main coaster, as you can see it here from above. Just very generic rock work stuff. Yeah, I do struggle with theming sometimes. I just thought if I shove a load of rocks down, it'll hide all the ugliness, and it looks quite good, if I do say so myself. Right, that brings us onto this area here, where we have a drop tower. Just a very generic ride. Takes up a small footprint. It's called Cave In. Very generic. But yeah, just some random rock work and stuff. And crystals and stuff. So this area here, yeah, not much going on. We do have this little bar section here. They sell drinks and stuff. So yeah, just a basic grab and go unit with some benches and stuff here that people can sit at. They can even sit there while family run the rides and stuff. And then that leads to this area, which is the Crystal Grotto, which I've called. Which looks really cool at night. I'll show you in a bit. it's just like a little seating area where you can have picnics and stuff. It's like closed off, so people aren't walking all over you. Yep, so after we've gone there, it leads on to this section, which is another toilet block, quite heavily themed actually. I'm very happy with that. And then another focal point here of like the rock tower thing with like pipes coming out of it, which is nice. I keep saying things, oh, that looks pretty cool, that looks pretty cool. It's like the only thing I can say. But yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm not very good at saying things. You'll be hearing me repeating things quite a lot, but that's just how I am. There's the secondary entrance, so that is the whole area finished. I think it's quite good. This took me about 2 weeks. So yeah, quite a small area, and it's taken me 2 weeks. It takes time, Planet Coaster. I think it's not the actual building, it's the thinking, oh, what's going to go where? Where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put that? I feel like you just got to go for it sometimes. You just got to place some random things down and think, yeah, that'll look good there. Or if it doesn't, then just move it. But yeah, all in all, very pleased with this area. Definitely the best thing I've built in like Planet Coaster ever. I'm really happy with it. Hopefully you like it too. It's good because it's not like anything I've ever seen anyone else do, and I'm really happy with that. I like things to be unique. Right, so that's the place during the day. You probably want to see it at night now, so if we go, oh no, wrong one, to here. There we go, look at all those crystals. I didn't know they actually glowed. Oh yeah, the sorcery pack. That's the whole reason I really got these crystals for this area. Yeah, so at least it's coming in handy. I'm going to be using it quite a lot soon. You'll see with my little teaser at the end, so stick around for that, what's coming next. But yeah, as you can see, just orange lighting. I think that creates a nice glow. Like if it's an area that doesn't have like a lot of power and stuff, and it's on its last legs trying to get power, it'd be like really low dim lighting, which I'm really happy with. Dim lighting, I say, as the shop is glowing like that. But yeah, I think it looks really nice at night. Really good. But yeah, this is a little area here. Look how cosy that looks. Yeah, so pleased with that. So that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. Yeah, quite a short one, but you know, it's not a very big area. I hope you like this video. I hope that you're interested and you want more to come, because there'll be more. Hopefully this series gains a bit of traction. I know you like my Jurassic Park 3 park builds. That's like the most popular video on my channel, the first of my Jurassic Park 3 build in Jurassic World Evolution. Who knows, maybe when the third one comes out I'll do another series, and yeah, if it gains traction, who knows. But yeah, I'm just doing this for the love of Planet Coaster, and yeah, sharing it with you guys, because I've said in one of my videos before, I don't like building things just for me to look at, if that makes sense. I like to show them off. Yeah, because you like put all the work in, and like if it's just sat doing nothing on your like console, computer, or whatever, it's not getting the love it deserves. And I just want like to show people, maybe inspire them to create their own builds and stuff. But yeah, thank you, and take a look at this little teaser.